This
that we will be
conference
changing.
will now be recorded.
In terms of master data, in terms of a transactional data, we will be updating few of the things. We will be carrying out the user management activity. We are carrying out the customization management, site manager. So all these are nothing but what? These are nothing but few of the admin activity we will do. So basically, some of you even might have a question like what is the difference between the core administration and the administration. So I have mainly shown you what exactly does the administration means to be. Okay, so we do have the core administration, which is talking about the SAP Ariba procurement. So core administration mainly will talk about the Ariba procurement, and normal administration will include the Ariba strategic sourcing. So for this administration workout, okay, and for all the different kind of an administration activities we will be performing, there is one standard certification book which SAP do have. That is nothing but an AR710. So with this AR710, you can be able to see like what are the different admin activities we used to do. Either it is in terms of the strategic sourcing, okay, so when the suite integration will happen, how the things will be carried out, what all integration stuff will be done. So in this book, it is like a Bible for the administration activity, the way like we have the AR 510 for the procurement purpose, AR 111 which I have shown to you. In the similar manner, we do have AR 810. Okay, so this 810 is nothing but the AR710 is specifically used for the administration purpose. So what we will be doing is we will be carrying out all kind of the different types of an admin activities over there. Okay, so basically now you asked, someone has just talked about what is the difference between the core admin and the normal admin activities. Okay, so in case of the normal activities which we will be following up, what happens is we will be having different types of the activities which is performing, that is pertaining to the suite integration. So we do have the suite integration over here. So this suite integration, what will happen in case of the suite integration? So in the suite integration, we can be able to simply only carry out the integration which is pertaining to the Ariba sourcing, okay, or Ariba sourcing management suite. We will be carrying out the different kind of an integration activities over there. Okay, whereas in the normal process, okay, whereas in case of the normal process, we will be doing the Ariba procurement integration. Okay, so just to take one simple example, I will show you both the activities, core admin and the normal admin activities. Okay, so just click on this. So as I said you yesterday, we do have an administration, and we do have, once you are into the administration part, you can even move to the core administration. So in this core administration, we have everything which is pertaining to P2P, means Ariba procurement, that is nothing but the downstream. So wherever there is only upstream implementation has been carried out, or there is no impact of carrying out the downstream implementation, that point of time we can have this core admin to be activated. Okay, and these are all the different nodes which are available in the admin activity. So definitely we can't be able to go via each and every node, and I couldn't be able to tell you about each and every node, but yes, those which are important one and which can be used and which can be extended out of the pace, we can be able to talk about this part. So what will do, the core administration will talk about the Ariba procurement. Okay, then customer administrator will also be there. in case of the customer administrator, you can be able to carry out the different administrative tasks which are specifically for the customer related data. It means that as you are aware, what we can do is we can be able to add the different types of the customers in the ariba. So that is something which we can be able to perform via this process. Okay, so now how to access this administration part? So either it can be via the manage administration or via the home page as well. You can be able to access this. In case of the administration interface, yesterday when we will be talking about the main thing of the data from one system to another system, that is nothing but an integration part. Okay, so how the integration is happening? So we just discussed about the site manager part, and we have discussed about the master data manager and user manager. So what exactly we will be doing in the user manager? So majorly in the user manager, so this is most important tab over here, where you can be able to add the users. Okay, different kind of an users you can be able to add. You can be able to check the different types of an users over here via the user administration tab. Now just if we will be talking about other administration tasks which has been performed, it includes the integration manager. So this is again very important configuration which all of you has to work upon. Okay, out of this, the main thing is a cloud integration gateway. Okay, so how to access this CIG or the cloud integration gateway? Enable, configure and authenticate the cloud integration gateway capabilities. Okay, so in case of ariba, when we talk about the different integration activities or whatever different integration points are available, in terms of those integration points, what I am doing is we have different integration methodologies which is present in SAP Ariba. So first is CIG, that is Cloud Integration Gateway. Second is ITK, that is nothing but the integration toolkit. Integration toolkit, which is the oldest one. Now no one is following the ITK methodology. That is nothing but the integration toolkit. Vamsi, we will take the question in the last 15 minutes.
No,
okay?
it is not. It is not question. Actually, yesterday, lot of people also. This topic we will discuss tomorrow. Can you explain yesterday that is site
No. Let
manager
me
and
first.
master, because lot of people also
There
not
is
understand the two topics.
Hold on. In the master data, instead of that, this is an
Site.
most important topic. If you will go through this master data manager, you could be able to understand this, or else what we will do is in the last 15-20 minutes, whenever we will be having question answer sessions, I will re-explain you all the point. Is it fine?
Yeah, okay. Lot of the people also not understand the site integration
Yeah,
and
so
master
yeah,
data. That's
that
why they want to repeat that
okay.
today also.
So yeah, that nothing is see, actually that we will be able to take it up in that part. And if you will see over here in the data import export, the same thing is coming up again, master data manager itself. So there will be the files, and then those files has to be loaded. So we will take in the last 15-20 minutes, no worries. Okay,
And tell somewhat slow, actually somewhat fast as well, because
what
administration. No, somewhat slow actually, because the administration is
okay,
very
fine,
important.
that is fine, that I agree. Okay, no worries, no worries. Okay, yeah.
Because I don't
So
need to worry.
just take one simple example. Now when I'm talking about the integration manager, okay, in case of the integration manager in SAP Ariba, what we can do is we can be able to carry out the different external system integrations. Okay, so what all are the different external systems are there which can be integrated to Ariba? Okay, so first and foremost important system is nothing but the SAP ECC system. So SAP ECC can be integrated. So whenever we will be carrying out an integration activity, what happens? Purchase organization, then purchasing group, okay, all those things we need to carry out the first, those things has to be available in SAP Ariba. Okay, so those things needs to be added in Ariba. The next is what? The next is we need to configure the Ariba system. Okay, what is the next thing? The next thing is we should configure the Ariba system accordingly. Okay, post that what happens is whenever we do have Ariba integration happening, we need to pull the master data as well as transactional data. Both kind of a data we are supposed to pull whenever the integration happens. So out of this, the most important portal right now which we will be using is nothing but the cloud integration gateway. So this is one of the latest version which is available in SAP Ariba. So this is the latest version which is available in Ariba. So how to access this? You need to click on this cloud integration gateway. So it will open. So you can see this. It is an enabled one. So once you are clicking on this CIG, that is a cloud integration gateway part, what will happen? The cloud integration gateway will provide a self-service to integrate Ariba solution with external ERP system. So this is nothing but an integration cockpit. We call this as what? Integration cockpit. It means that what exactly does the integration cockpit stands for? So integration cockpit is nothing but the integration activities we can do. So just take one simple example. In SAP system, if we want to do the integration, what we will do? We will add the bodies, we will make the changes in the SAP transactional codes, we will do all different kind of an activities. But in case of an Ariba, as all of you are aware, there is no option to make the changes in the code. We couldn't be able to make the changes in the specific code. So we can't be able to change the codings in SAP Ariba because that access is not even to the abap. So there is no as such technical consultant available in Ariba. Yes, technical person can be the Ariba integration person. So it needs some kind of a technical understanding. But even though we will be talking about the technical understanding, it doesn't mean this needs the coding part in SAP Ariba system. Okay, so now you just check over here. You have this CIG portal, Cloud Integration Gateway portal. Okay, so via this CIG, what happens? So this is the third party portal in SAP Ariba. The way like I am talking about the different links which is available in Ariba, like guided buying is one of the link, right? Then we have Ariba supplier network is another link, right? Then we do have this CIG also one of the link which is available, which all talks about the integration part. So in this case, if I am carrying out an integration from, so just take one simple example, my ERP is there. How this integration will happen? So I have the ERP and I have the SAP Ariba. So basically this is all things comes under the downstream part. So whenever we will be having the downstream part, that point of time, this integration will come in picture. So in this case, we will be pulling up the master data. So what all different types of a master data are there? Purchasing organization, material group, exchange rates, vendor master, users, accounting data, and the taxes. And so such multiple data is there. So now yesterday we have seen the different kind of the master data integration files, right? So where can we see this? Okay, so there are two ways to check this. First one, via the cloud integration gateway portal. So this is my cloud integration gateway portal. So either we can be able to check over here, there is one transactional called as a transaction tracker. Okay, so if you will see this is the transactional tracker I have. Over here, if any third-party system data is being moved out, it will show you. So if there is an integration available, one more important thing, whenever this integration has been carried out, this integration needs to be activated. It should be activated. The integration should have been activated. If the integration is not being activated, then this status will come as the failed one. So what is the CIG, Cloud Integration Gateway? So in the integration of an SAP Ariba, we do have a cloud integration gateway as a first way. The second thing is a master data manager. So yesterday, whatever we have seen, that is a master data management activities. So what we do is we will be carrying out the .csv files, which we will download, and then we can upload the data via .csv file. So this is the simplest way of an integration activity. That is nothing but this slide shows the main ways of the master data that can be integrated. The first is the CSV file transfer, and for this we will be using the integration toolkit ITK. The second one is the web services, and third one is the SAP direct connectivity. So these three tools are there through which we can be able to carry out the integration activity, specifically master data integration activity. So where I can see this, so the same way as we have checked in the yesterday's class for the master data manager, as well as in the same, like in the integration manager, you can go to the data import export, or in the master data manager as well, if you will go to the data import export, the same data you can be able to see. In that case, what we are doing, we do have a .csv file. Okay, we do have the .csv file. So that .csv file we will use to integrate the things from one system to another system. So this is a file based integration, means we will upload the file. In simple words, the way like we have seen yesterday, what we are doing, just take one simple example, import addresses. Okay, so if you want to import this data as a master data, so what all kind of the master data you can be able to import? So simple example is the commodity code. So in SAP Ariba, commodity is parallel to the material group. Commodity code is like the material group. Okay, so how and what I will be doing to transmit the master data from SAP Ariba system to SAP system. So in simple words, I have this .csv file. Okay, I will be having this .csv file. I will download this .csv file. If client wants to add any additional file into this or any additional group into this, what we can be able to do is we can be able to simply add the content over here. Just take one simple example. Now over this file, in this file, we have different kind of an commodity codes which is available. So you can see this. We have the different commodity codes which are available. So I'm simply doing one thing. I will be adding one additional commodity code, and then I will be importing this file. So this is one type of an integration, which is what CSV file transfer with integration toolkit. CSV file transfer with integration toolkit. So we do have a purchase organization, we do have the material group, okay, then we do have the exchange rates, vendor master, users and groups, accounting data, taxes. So all such different kind of the data we have, and through this we can be able to transmit the ITK. That is nothing but an integration toolkit. Okay, so this is the first way, CSV file. The second way is what? Web services. So here we need some of the consultant who is from the technical background. So what he will do is he will configure the web service. So where can that be done? So now you can see the over here there is a web services status. Okay, so this is being carried out by an integration consultant. Okay, so even though you want to learn this part, I would suggest not to go with this. Why? Because means in the Ariba, template administration, upstream part, downstream part, that is quite complex. So you go via this part, that would give you the majority of the jobs and the availabilities as well. Okay, so this is one thing, first thing. So what happens through this web services as well? So what is done over here? So technically I will speak over here. So I know like most of you people will not be able to understand this part, but one of the body will be created in my SAP ECC system. Okay, and that body will transmit the data via web service. So what exactly does the web service means to be? It is just simply like an URL process through which you can be able to use this data import and export option. That is nothing but a web service option. And then we have an SAP direct connectivity. So these are the three options which we have, but out of which is the most suitable option which we will be using right now? So in the SAP Ariba integration part, what is that thing we will be using currently is nothing but the CIG, which is nothing but the cloud integration gateway. Okay, that is what? That is nothing but the cloud integration gateway. Okay, so what exactly does the cloud integration gateway means to be? So cloud integration gateway is the new integration methodology which we will be using for carrying out the entire end-to-end integration. So nowadays, if someone will ask you which things has to be taken up, so I would suggest to go ahead with the CIG. Okay, so what you should do is you have to go with the CIG, because CIG user interface that utilize the self-service setup wizard, which allows the customer to connect once to the Ariba network, turn integration into a simple and scalable process, provide time-saving tools, shorten the deployment type, free up the IT resource, transform the testing speed, realize the fast time, and recap towards the integration. Where we can see this CIG part. So as I said you, in the integration manager, you visit the cloud integration gateway, and in that cloud integration gateway, you can check over here. This is the new user interface which we have in the CIG. Okay, via this CIG process, what and how the configurations will be carried out. Okay, so definitely, as I said you, this is kind of the some kind of a technical part or the CIG part, but I would just brief you what all activities will be performed under the CIG. Okay, first and foremost important activity, you can see this my projects. In this my project, in the cloud integration gateway, first you are creating the project, and this is for either procurement, sourcing, or ariba network. There are three ways for which you can be able to create the project. So this is as it has been said over here, you can see this, free up the IT resource, easily upgradable. So this is very complex process, which is a mundane process. Earlier it has been followed the direct connectivity, web service, or ITK. Nowadays the people are following only cloud integration gateway, too much trending in the market. Okay, so in this case what happens and how the things will happen, I will tell you. So just take one example. I have carried out the integration with ariba procurement system. What to do? You can click, or you can even add your new project as well. So just take an example. I want to add the new integration project over here in SAP Ariba Cloud Integration Gateway. So first, which project to integrate? So there are three ways, because you know Cloud Integration Gateway is the entire setup which we can be able to do for the complete Ariba end-to-end integration. Okay, so I will create, just take an example, Ariba procurement or Ariba sourcing. So Ariba sourcing we will take. So we will write down Ariba sourcing. So see, now if you will see this, in this way, if we are creating ample of projects in the one network, then definitely network will collapse, right? That's the reason if you will see this over here, all the systems are going into an error. All the systems are going into an error. So name, so I'm just carrying out the S4 HANA system integration. Okay, so here you have to give the URL for your SAP system. So now just take one simple example. This is my SAP system. Okay, so either I do have an URL over here, or I might have an IP address. Okay, so there could be both the things. So this information from where you can be able to receive. So this is the some type of an information which you will receive via the integration consultant. I will just show you one of the configuration for this so that you will have the complete idea. So you click on this part. So now you can see this one extra project has been increased. So edit. Okay, so basic information once you have been posted, the next information that we will be putting is which document type to select and which URL to be selected. So this port and all that stuff you can be able to get via this place. See, port, instance number, AT port number, and all that stuff that you can be able to get via this. Username you can be able to enter, all the details you can be able to enter over here. So this is the second step when we will be creating the project in the CIG part. Then if any mappings are required, then we will add the mappings. We will create the cross reference file and we will have the test. So just take one simple example over here. So when I'm adding the cloud integration gateway project, CIG project, what I will do, integration project name, whatever. So name doesn't matter. You can give as many names as you want, but at a time only one project has to be created over here. If you want to multi-connect the system, multiple systems are there for you, and you want to connect Asia region ERP over here, and you place it the request, then you give the login ID and password for this. So what is happening now? Yes. Now what will happen is automatically this system will connect to this network. So as I have given the properties, I have given the username and password, I have added the certification. Okay. So automatically what will happen is this will create the test connection inside the system. Okay. Just save this part. Invalid connection name. Please enter at least one character. Invalid connection name. Okay, so we'll just change the formatting over here. Okay, so now authentication certificate. So again, as I said you, this certificate you have to identify, okay, which all different types of the certificates. So now here if you will see this, the basis consultant will add the specific certificates over here. Okay, and via this certificate we can be able to import the specific activity. If you don't want to go ahead with a certification process, because that is nothing but one of the testing activity which is being carried out via this, you can go with a basic process as well. So which all mandatory fields are pending now? So here, as I am taking up HTTPS, I will be entering this wizard information as an URL. But this is wrong. Okay, this URL is not supposed to be entered over here. This is an IP address. So what will happen is, out of this connection, we will have one of the URL ID. So you just need to request to your technical team. They will give you this URL ID. And as per that URL ID, you can be able to create the project. Okay, so now you just take one simple example over here. The connection has been established with an ERP system. The next part is what? Like, do you want to carry out any mapping? Okay, so any kind of an mappings has to be done. No, because why? Whenever we will be installing any add-on project, so there is one concept called as an add-on in SAP Ariba and SAP S/4HANA, where what we can do is we can be able to add the different types of the records inside the system. So we can be able to add the different type of records inside the system, and as per those records we can be able to make the changes. So now take one simple example. As I have selected the sourcing request, so I am forwarding the RFQ, that is request for quotation, is being forwarded from SAP system to Ariba system. Next, just take one simple example that I want to even forward the contract request. So this contract request mapping I will be doing. So this is all things which is happening automatically. Scheduling agreement. So scheduling agreement parameters will be set up. Next, automatically what will happen? UOM, unit of measure. So if any changes are there, then only we can be able to mention. If no changes, because what we are doing is we will be using the standard values over here. Okay, we will be using the standard values. This is realm ID, my SAP Ariba realm ID, which I'm using over here, and then click on the next button. So I came over here and I have created one complete Ariba cloud integration gateway project. Over here, if you will see this, we have business partner, sourcing master, quote request. All this data will come automatically and the things will get appeared. But now what is happen is, whenever I used to enter this URL ID, so this is just the sample connection which I have shown to you. It is not the real-time connection. Okay, that's the reason we couldn't be able to connect via this. But in general, whenever any kind of an CIG project has been created, this is the methodology which we will follow. This is a first stage. Once this project has been done, then automatically in this transactional tracker, wherever we have been carried out an integration, all this data you can be able to see. So in simple words, whenever I used to talk about the CIG part, that is the cloud, see, this is very important. Okay, so if you will just check the things, it is not there in the majority of the syllabus, but why I am just focusing on this, the only thing is, whenever you know the CIG part, it would be good for you to at least tell few of the things. What exactly does the CIG means to be, how exactly the CIG being offered. So I talked about the two parts. First one, in the integration there are three methodologies. First one is the batch file channel. It means that CSV file based integration. What does that mean? This means the integration which is based via the specific portal. If the integration is based via specific portal, okay, we do have any separate kind of the portals available. On the basis of that, if the integration is happening, on the basis of Excel sheet, if the integration is happening, that is a batch file channel. What is that? That is nothing but the batch file. This is the first. Second, web services. So this is completely the technical work, so I would not focus on this part majorly. Okay, and then there is one thing which is nothing but the CIG. We call it as a cloud integration gateway part, and via this CIG you can be able to see each and everything, and we can be able to map the data via the cloud integration gateway. So I talked about the two major things: how to access the CIG part, what is the way to access the CIG part. When I'm talking about the integration, what exactly is the activity we will be performing as a part of an integration process? Okay, what is the activity that I am performing as a part of an integration process? So in simple words, I need to go to the Ariba, manage administration, then integration manager, and then we have to go to the cloud integration gateway, which is the most trending one. Okay, in this case we can be able to perform both types of an integration, master data as well as transactional data integration. There were both the types of an integration which we can be able to perform via this integration manager activity. In this integration we will click on the cloud integration gateway. So majorly focus on the CIG part, then you click on the visit the cloud integration gateway. So in this case what is happening, all the third party data. So there are three kind of an integrations which are available in the CIG portal. First is Ariba procurement, second one is Ariba sourcing, and third one is the Ariba network. So what all these three means to be? So all of these three means, if I have a Ariba procurement integration, it means that I can be able to transmit the procurement data from one system to another system. Okay, if I have sourcing integration, means whatever sourcing request we have created, that sourcing request can be converted to the purchase requisition. That is one of the activity which we will do as a part of the sourcing integration. And what is something that we call it as a network integration? It means that whenever we have any order confirmation to be sent via Ariba network, if you want to send the order confirmation via Ariba network, then we can be able to use the Ariba network integration part. Then what we can do is we can be able to use the Ariba network integration part. So most important thing which I talked about the CIG is, first stage is creation of the new integration project. and then transactional tracker. In the transactional tracker, if any system has been integrated, you can be able to see the error. Mainly whenever you are working on the support project of Ariba integration, that point of time you will receive this error, and on the basis of this error message you can be able to find the required details. Okay, this is one of the most important thing. Okay, so are we getting my point? So this is all about the cloud integration gateway, that is nothing but the CIG part. Now same way like yesterday I talked about the master data manager. Okay, so in case of the master data manager as well, we have the batch file transfer. Okay, we do have the different types of the master data which we will be transmitting, and on the basis of that we can be able to carry out the required activities to be performed via MDM, that is nothing but the master data manager. So the way, like whenever we will be carrying out an integration in SAP Ariba, what happens is we have the master data integration or we do have the transactional data integration. So either we can go via batch file transmission or via CIG, or third is nothing but an ITK. So there were three ways through which we can be able to carry out this integration activities. So this is what I want to cover for today. Now the floor is open for question and answer. So just go with the questions now. Those who are who do have questions can let back, or those who don't have questions can leave the class. So because now I will be discussing all about the question answer session for next 10 minutes. Yeah, next. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, hi Amit. Actually,
Yeah, hi.
in cross reference, we have the parameters now. You have kept the contract
Correct. Yes.
management and sourcing. Let us consider what are the
Correct.
fields. Like all the fields
No,
in the contract management will be going to the ECC, our ERP system.
no. See, yeah, I will show you. See what happens over here is, in this case all the fields will not go. There is a specific things they will be carrying out of this. It means that we have to configure this Ariba IDOC with a CXML file. Okay, so there is one CXML file. So this is like, as I was aware, like you might have some means you might not understand, so I couldn't be able to cover this part. But see what happens over there is, in the cross reference part, whenever I am adding the contract request, whatever standard activities are there, what does exactly does this standard means to be? So wherever we have those standard references available, as per those this is all the standard one. Okay, so as you can't be able to make any changes, means you can be able to do the customizations, but Ariba would always expect you to have the standard activities to be performed over here. So even though, just take one example now, over here I will just show you one of the another project, purchase order export request. So the fields which is coming over here will always remain same, it would not change whenever it is coming from purchase order to SAP. If I have filled that fields, that's it, done. If I haven't filled it, if it is not mandatory, then the data will pull up. Means what will happen, it would be easy. Even your project don't need the integration consultant. So upstream downstream consultant itself could be able to carry out the activity of the integration consultant as well.
Okay, and these things
Next.
will be, the configuration will be done by the technical person. Is there any technical person to do this as standard configuration?
Yeah. We have, see, actually what happens is, we do have a standard means technical person to do these configurations.
We don't have access to
Means
this if we want to try it.
usually, means like, see what happens, you can learn this, but I wouldn't suggest to learn this, because already means if you are a fresher, in SAP Ariba upstream, downstream, but you should have some little bit knowledge, because in the Ariba there are a lot of things. You have a cloud integration gateway, we have the guided buying, okay, then each and everything is there. So it is not possible for you to learn everything, right? So better way means my for the freshers I would give suggestion like stick with upstream or downstream, but it's good to have the knowledge of everything. So just take an example, if you went to any project, so it would be easier for you to go ahead and proceed over there. In case if you join any project and you came to know that I have to work on the CIG part, so at least you should have a basic idea what activities to be done in the CIG and all that part.
Hello, Hamid. Actually, whatever the RAM you're showing, though, in that RAM only we will have this tool, no? Cloud integration gateway
Yes,
under the
same. Provided
administration.
Provided you should have that access.
Okay. You will provide the access, no?
No, means your project has to provide it, na?
No. Now, if you are doing whatever you have done, this cloud integration.
I will provide you that
gateway
access, but your project also need to provide that access, right? What?
No. It is in core administration. Then in integration manager, we have to go for the cloud integration gateway. Under the cloud integration gateway, we have to provide the
Absolutely right.
ECC ID. Then it will be integrated with the ECC. And how the data, whatever it has been uploaded, or that you have not shown, because that is whatever you have connected with the ECC system. But one of the things you have not shown, like if you take any material group or commodity code or taxes or anything, or purchase organization, these are procurement activities. Another thing also, if you have not known about the transactional data, you have told about the master data. Then transactional data, what
No.
how the transactional data is also very, like PR, PO.
Okay, hold on. Did you remember one of the class we took one thing? Sourcing request is created in SAP
That is the
ECC.
only one class you have shown. That is the one class.
Correct. Yes. So within that sourcing request is converted to PR. That PR is converted to a contract, right? RFQ. Then that RFQ got transmitted back to an SAP Ariba system. Okay.
But that is on. But wait. But that is on about. You have shown about on. That is whatever we called is. IDOC. That is different from this. That is different from this.
No. See. Hold on. That is the same, because the transmission will happen always via IDOC only.
Can you explain? Can you take one of the example of transactional data, and can you upload it again here?
Okay, no, in this realm I can't be able to do so.
Now you have added the ID, no? Everything?
No, this will not happen, because this system should allow it. This is the professional system. This is the test system, right? So I can't, even though you want me to show this, it is not possible. Okay, but the one which I have shown you, sourcing request is converted to RFQ, then that RFQ got converted to the purchase sourcing request, then the sourcing request converted to sourcing project contract, and then that contract replicated back to an SAP ECC system. That is a transactional data integration which is happening via CIG only via the transmission methodology is the IDOC. Transmission methodology is the IDOC, but the process is the same.
Now, what is the main use of the CIG?
Okay. What I told in the complete class then, Vamsi.
No, I'm
what
asking
do
the
you
straight question because
okay. What do
I
you
think
think? What will be the use of the CIG?
it is an integration gateway you show. That integration
Correct. So
gateway,
what is the integration gateway
no,
means to
no,
the
just wait a minute, 1 minute. The integration
Hmm.
gateway you show, I told me about that. It will integrate it from one system to other system, either web services, either a tool, integration toolkit, or it will take an standard CIG. That is okay. Then you have open
Hmm.
one project, then you have created using the URL the
Hmm.
that data is not
Okay.
uploaded, anything is not uploaded, no.
No, no, it will not. This is the only configuration which I have shown you. We have to establish the connection with an ERP system. Okay, if you
No,
will
it
just
has not
take
been established with any connection.
no,
You have added
no,
that
no.
IP address, no?
See, it will not happen. Why it will not happen? Because if you will see this, there is one certificate to be added, first thing. And this access which I have used over here, this is not the test system access. So how any third party system would allow me to add my data into their system? It will not, right?
Hmm. Okay.
Correct? That is the thing. Yeah. Anyone have any questions? Prasad, then
Yeah,
Amol,
yeah,
Kishore,
Amit,
Kishore.
I have. Amit, I
Yeah,
have
go ahead.
questions.
Yeah, go
Yeah,
ahead,
Amit,
Amol.
okay. First, yeah, first of all, okay. So as a consultant level, okay. So see, the thing is like CIG is nothing but a medium, okay, between the Ariba and ERP system. I'm right?
Correct, absolutely right.
Yeah. So the thing is like as a consultant level, okay. Now, so any transactional data, okay, the PR is raised from Ariba and it's going to S4 HANA and via
Mhm.
CIG and it got stuck, then I will be able to see that particular PR in transactional tracker, right?
Correct, absolutely right.
Okay, so as a consultant level, transactional details which if it is failed, then we will be able to like we do in ITK, we just see the file failed
Perfect,
folders and all. It will be like same as
absolutely.
okay. And for
Yeah.
master datas via coming from ERP to Ariba, we have to check in the master characteristics, right?
No, you can check via master characteristics, or what you can do is in the transactional tracker itself. See, you can see this business partner. Okay, so this business partner means this transactional tracker means all the transactions. It constitutes the master data
Oh,
as well as transactional data.
okay. Uh, okay. And how will be the configuration, Amit? Means, see, in ITK, we have a batch processing, like for transactional data every 30 minutes, the transactional data will be moving, but in a day, only in a one time, the master data will be moving. And what about these configurations when we talk about the CIG as apart from
No,
ITK?
no, it is real time. It is
Real
real
time.
time.
Okay. Means,
Okay, so immediately once you have
yeah.
created an RFQ, then it will immediately get replicated over here.
So for master data setup also in ERP, if I have
Everything.
I have set up tax rate area for a particular supplier, instantly once I have set a configure in the ERP, it will be reflected back to Ariba instantly.
Absolutely right. Absolutely right.
Okay. Okay. So yeah. Okay. Okay. So as a consultant level, I got the issue transactional and master data is any issue. We can just track it from the
As a
transactional
consultant level,
tracker.
what is expected, I will tell you. If you will go for an interview now, they will ask you, do you know CIG?
Yeah.
So you shouldn't be
Okay.
surprised, oh, what is the CIG? So you should know, okay, this is something new integration tool which has come in market. Okay. So what exactly does the CIG means to be? So it will carry out the real-time master data, transactional data transmission. Okay. How many systems can be configured over here? So it can configure more than 10 systems in SAP Ariba. Okay. Can we be able to do the configuration? What kind of documents can be sent? Like the Prasad had asked. Okay. So we have a like we have the mapping sheets. So in the mapping sheets, we have the contract request, invoice reconciliation request, quote request. All these different types of the document are there which can be transmitted. Okay. Now just take one example. You have received one ticket that while transmitting the data from S4HANA to Ariba quote has been failed. So what you will check in the transactional tracker, so you will go to the transactional tracker, and in this document type, you will search with what quote request. So this is the standard document type which we are using. See, you can see this. Over here, there could be different document types which will be available. So here, like business partner is the document type which is available. So we will go ahead and you will check, okay, this is the reasons why it is failed. So you check over here that, okay, this is failed due to this reason. Now JavaScript, Java language, something like an error. So you will understand, okay, so this is not related to master data error or something. So you will send it to your integration consultant, and then he will carry out the XML changes. So there are a few XML changes. XMLs are being generated, and those XML changes will be carried out by him. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
You told about the
Okay. And
connections. No, what are the
regarding
connections? 10 connections you told, no?
Yeah, see, connections part, I don't think you should take care of. Why? Because it is more or less the technical part. So whatever information I have given to you now, going to the transactional tracker, creation of the project, okay, or just a simple way how to access the cloud integration gateway, which all are the different document types are present, that you should know, and only those things you should talk about in an interview. Because see,
so
in
Amit,
Ariba,
uh,
if you will try to learn each and everything, you will not have a hands-on on the one system. Means I'm talking it with respect to the if you me as a person at your place, what I will do, I wouldn't focus on the integration part majorly, because I would see like, okay, fine, to go with a upstream, downstream, guided buying, yes, okay, fine, means a little bit knowledge, and
Catalog.
CIG, little bit knowledge. But mainly upstream and downstream, you should have a focus. So in the upstream, even it might happen like upstream, guided buying, and some part of an CIG. So you should have a basic knowledge, but not an advanced level one. This is, I am talking as a fresher or as a like 2-3 years experienced person. If you are talking about experienced consultant in Ariba, yes, he should be very good in CIG part.
Okay.
That too an integration consultant. Yeah.
Uh,
Next
in
question.
in the tabs that are there, no, my configuration, document validator, connection tool,
Correct.
transactional tracker is there. If there is any data integration with the external system with Ariba, that any problems in the transactional tracker, we will see that, no. And what are the
Absolutely
resources?
right.
What are the resources?
Means like there are some certificates we have to install, right? You can see this certificate of testcig.ariba.com. So this is again the activity of the basis consultant or your technical consultant,
Means it
and
is
this is one
SSL
type, kind of that, you can say like that.
connectivity between the external sources with and the test control is what? Test center.
This is the certificates which we have uploaded. Means frankly speaking, I'm also not pretty sure on this part, but it seems like some of the certificates we have to upload to establish the connectivity between S4 HANA and Ariba.
Master characteristics means?
So this will be having the entire some if any kind of a new master data would have been included. Okay, and there are few issues which is being followed up. That issue you can be able to see in the transactional tracker itself, but in the master characteristics, if I have any master data which has been transmitted, so now in this case there is no master data transmission happened. That's the reason you can't be able to see in the master characteristics. But
Okay.
in this master characteristics, if you will see in the real-time CIG integration, then what you can do is you can have this entire data to be transmitted from one system to another system via master characteristics button.
Then all the data will be we can see that replicated here. No, we can see everything.
Correct.
Like if we
Yes,
have the
yes.
one of the thing we have the consignment procurement, that all the data will be there. No, how
Not a
much quantity,
consignment. No.
subcontracting.
That will be available in the transactional tracker. Okay.
Okay. This transactional tracker is mainly for we will any issues
Mainly
or
for
success or
looking
failure?
into the all different types of the transactions.
Can you once again, what is test control?
Okay, so test central, if you want to carry out only testing, like test script you have to do. In 90% of cases, we don't create the test scripts in SAP Ariba. Yeah.
Connection tool, once again, connection tool.
What? Connect? No. This is a technical part. It is
Okay.
just the way like we have established the connectivity, na? These things
Okay.
will be available.
We are establishing connectivity with external system, that is Ariba
Correct.
to S4HANA, and environment we have
Connectivity.
taken, and what is direction outbound is inbound outbound
Yeah.
going from Ariba to S4HANA, no?
Yeah.
Yeah. Means here the data is transferring from Ariba to S4HANA.
Absolutely right.
If inbound means S4HANA to here, then IP address
Correct.
we will then directly data will be transferred. The data will be transferred,
Absolutely.
then where we can check it?
Where we can check it?
No. If completely everything will be fine.
Then
Transaction
in
tracker.
the same transactional tracker, instead of failed result, it will come as a successful.
Okay. Then how we can upload the data into the Ariba? No. It has been already transaction number, document type, everything will be there.
No. Whatever uploaded data is there, that will come over here in simple words.
How we can use it then?
No, see, this will be only tool which will show you that data we can use over here only in the Ariba standard realm itself.
Okay. That will be uploaded and activated also.
Correct, absolutely. Automatically, you can be able to see it over there.
It will be like in template. How we will get it will be uploaded directly. Whatever the company code, whatever the data we have seen, that will be uploaded.
Yeah.
So then we can, by creating anything, we will get that data. That is a thing, no?
Absolutely right.
And Amit, one more thing, in sourcing request or sourcing project or a contract, if you want to check the data from, if you want to get a report from 1 to 3 months, what are the sourcing requests have been done or sourcing project have been done, how we can check it actually?
You should tell me now. How you will do so? You are working. Okay, you just try it out. How to check this? Very simple question.
My do task.
No, no, no. I want to check the sourcing request or sourcing project. And I want to check last 3 months sourcing request and sourcing project. How I will check? Who can tell this? Everyone should be able to answer this question. I think so. Varaprasad?
Do it by using the
know, right?
reports. Yeah, we can do
Report,
it by
that
using
is
the
one way.
reports. Yes.
Absolutely right. What is other way?
We can select the dates like from this particular period to this particular period, which
But
are the
where?
sourcing request.
That day,
Where?
date where you can available.
I need to go to the sourcing ones in the mode.
Amit, or we can go to the manage part.
No, there you can't see. No, no.
There we can't see, no?
Varaprasad, man, you are
Yeah,
working since last 2 years in Ariba. You should know this.
Actually,
Varaprasad,
No,
I
actually,
only that own stream now.
you know this. Varaprasad, you know this, but you can't strike it out.
Yes.
See, simple sourcing request. Okay, I will select over here, and I told you 30 times at least. Means not sorry for the saying same, but this you should know. Okay, sourcing request. It is okay, fine. I understood. Search. You can see all the sourcing requests. You can do one thing now. You can add the filter over
We
here
can add filters and we can get those.
So we can add
on the basis
filter.
of dates.
Okay. There we have to
You
add
can
what?
just put the creation date.
Likewise.
So creation date between last 3 months, last quarter. Varaprasad, I think you might have done it multiple times, right?
And this multiple times in the PTP, like in a different way, but for the first I'm doing now.
So for everything it will remain same. I told you this is a universal search bar. Each and everything you can be able to do over here itself.
The filter tool will be used, no?
Yes, yes, yes.
What are the options in the filter tool? Can you explain? This is the first time.
So that you have to explore. Vamsi.
अरे वामशी एक मिनट I will forget my question. Okay. Sorry to interrupt, Amit. Regarding this CIG only, you created one project, right? Project. So अगर प्रोजेक्ट एक बार मैंने बना दिया और एक बार मैंने सिस्टम से उसको लिंक कर दिया, तो अगर मैंने सपोज एक प्रोजेक्ट है, ओके आई विल टॉक इन इंग्लिश. इफ वी हैव वन प्रोजेक्ट, ओके, एंड आई हैव वन S4 HANA tool, okay, and I have linked it while creating a new project. So that project will consist all the data. Again, if for a particular system, if I want to do something in a one project only, there is no need to create a new project, right?
No, not need to create a new project.
And you
in
provided
one
that
project
ID
itself.
and password.
Yeah, that ID password is the S4 HANA ID password.
Okay. So
means
that
it will
systems.
Correct.
So which means S4 HANA ID password of which means global of that particular system?
No, actually means I'm not pretty sure because as I said you, this is completely technical part, but I think it should be somewhat functional.
What I understood also means like it will be like for S4 HANA, that tool of whichever company.
Admin password, like one dummy user we will create na. That dummy user's password we will give it to them through this. Okay, I got it. Sorry, WF batch.
Achha.
We will. You might have been aware CPI admin or WF batch. Such kind of an user we will create in S4 HANA. and through this, whatever things are coming up, that we will show it over there.
Acha, so it will be
Are you getting?
representing as a global of S4HANA
Global. This is like a batch job.
batch job. Okay.
Means we
And you
can
said
give any
that
username password. We can give any username password, but it is not expected like firefighter ID or something like that. We will give the WF batch over there.
WF, WH.
Anything, batch or admin, anything
Okay.
you can give.
Okay. So once that project is created, then for that system and I also have provided the connectivity. Then हो गया. एक system के लिए सिर्फ एक project चाहिए, right?
Absolutely right. एक project चाहिए, but that is procurement one, sourcing one, and network one. एक system के लिए
अच्छा.
max to max 3 projects happen.
Okay, so here, okay. So it means upstream, downstream, and network. These three are different. मतलब तीन project create
Correct.
करना पड़ेगा. Okay.
Right.
That was the one question. And you said that 10 systems can be configured in CIG.
Not 10, more than that. Multi ERP system.
Okay, so
Max
means
to max 10 is like you are working in ITC na this project. Max to max there could be regional ERPs, 5 to 7 regional ERPs you might have. Not more than that for sure.
Yeah.
So all those CIGs can be connected over there.
Means the thing is like एक बार CIG configure कर लिया means I have just purchased CIG from Ariba and then from Ariba I can link it to S4HANA, PeopleSoft, JD, AdWords like that. Such
Yes,
stuff.
anything. Yes, absolutely.
Okay, Amit. Now my all dots are clear. Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Now CIG we have to purchase, Amit. Actually, it will be. You told that it will come with.
It would be actually, yes, it is a default part itself, but yes, there is an additional
No, the thing is like Vamshi, we are using ITK and CIG
cost
came,
which is
yeah,
associated
additional
with it.
cost. Of course, it will be additional cost.
And
Okay.
what about the? You have told about the upstream and downstream. That no.
Vamsi, don't.
What about the network?
Sorry,
Network in the CIG.
no, Vamsi.
नहीं नेटवर्क का जो आप बोला ना एक ट्रांजैक्शनल डाटा एक ये डाटा बोले ना आप सोर्सिंग का बोला आप डाउनस्ट्रीम दैट पीओ पीआर ऑल दिस आरएफपी ऑल दिस invoice all related the stuff that is downstream. If network related means what a network related integration?
So there is a network data, like we used to send the network data as well, right?
What actually how what since it's a IP
Order
address.
confirmation, invoice confirmation, order confirmation, right? That data we will be forwarding via the network. Okay. Vamsi, don't get angry on me. Actually, I said because a lot of people had been complained to me that only question and answer sessions is going on. So I kept a special session for you in the last 15-20 minutes to have the question and answer.
No. Actually, the thing is, all some people has listened it for one or twice. I was listening for the first time, so that's why I'm getting. Someone listened
No.
already. I know that about they have listened before 1 or 2 months before than me.
No.
So
No one had listened 1 or 2. Everyone is listening first time.
No. Actually, that one of the
Okay, fine.
9 p.m. batch was shifted. Now we have the 6 p.m. batch. No, that one before we had one 9 p.m. batch. No, already that batch.
Nothing like that.
That you have taken. No, that's why I understand. That's why I'm asking because
You just okay.
Okay, I am asking related to the subject, no, not related to the what. Because now the filter, whatever you have told, that is the first time I am listening, and you have told to the Varaprasad value. I don't know for that.
No, no,
But
no.
we have to
He
tell
is.
to us
I told you
because
as well. You don't remember
no,
this.
no, no. You never told that filter
No,
actually.
no. I told.
They,
I remember it. I remember it. Just take the second class recording. I am 100% sure that I told this. 100%. Just take the second class recording. I am not 100. I am 200% sure.
okay, then if it is told actually okay, then filter
No,
we
no, no, no.
have.
See, it's not. See, it's not bad to have the question. Now we can discuss for 2 hours as well. All the question and answers. Not a big deal.
Yes, sir. Actually, the thing is, yesterday, whatever you told me that no, today you will discuss about the suit manager or whatever the master data in the group. Also, they have not. Some
No,
people
see.
not understand.
No, no, no,
No,
no.
no.
See, hold on.
न-
See,
नहीं आप एक
what
मिनट सुनो
happens?
यार मेरे बात आप
Uh,
मैं पूरा नहीं खत्म नहीं करता आप
bolo,
बीच में आप नहीं नहीं
bolo,
वो
bolo,
वो
bolo, bolo.
ग्रुप
Go
में
ahead.
नो नो वो क्या है बोले तो ग्रुप में भी सब कई लोगों को समझ में नहीं है
See,
कल
क्या
का
होता है ना?
टॉपिक
I will. Yeah,
कल का
I
टॉपिक
know it.
समझ में नहीं आया मेरे को पूछा है अरे यार मैं बदनाम हो रहे हैं आप भी
नहीं,
पूछ
नहीं.
सकते ना
I will tell you one thing. See, what happens is, means it is being said in the corporate world. I would not say like that, but in the corporate world, what has been said, don't try to learn each and everything. Means I'm just giving you one hint. It is up to you. Either you want to take it up or you want to leave it up. Okay. Don't try to learn each and everything in one day, and don't try to learn each and everything, because it wouldn't help you to get the job. As I said you, what you should know and what you should present in the interview, that you should be aware of. In the ariba, if you will see, there are 10,000 line of books are there, right? 10,000 pages are there. So will you be able to do all these 10,000 pages?
नो 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 नो
No,
वन
right?
मिनट आई नो
You should
जस्ट
stick one area. And,
आप एक मिनट आप बोले ना आप मैं बोलता नहीं नहीं कल का जो टॉपिक है ना वो समझ में नहीं है वो और एक बात क्या क्यों बात है तो कल वो मास्टर डेटा मैनेजमेंट और साइट मैनेजमेंट वो थोड़ा वो
nothing is there
S4
in
का
that. I
वो
can understand. You
दिस
just
इज द फर्स्ट टाइम
try
नो नो
one
नो
thing. You just try it again.
नो नो दिस इज द
You
फर्स्ट
just
टाइम
go through
एक्चुअली
recording again and
टुडे
okay,
आई
okay,
वेंट
fine. I
एक्चुअली
understood your point.
today I
Okay,
went
okay,
actually for
okay.
that S4. I am seeing nothing there. अरे ये क्या है कुछ भी नहीं दिखा रहे S4 एक का दिखा नीचे कुछ भी नहीं दिखा रहा आप प्री डिफाइंड आप थोड़ा बोल रहे आप भी डोंट think about like this I'm also asking you like that not because तो
Okay, okay, fine, fine. Chalo, chalo. Okay,
चलो
so
ठीक है
we'll have a very good night. Okay, just
ओके
go through the recordings. If you have any other questions, always call me. No worries. Okay.
ओके ओके तबीयत ठीक रखो
Chala, chala, chala. Okay, bye.
हम्म
Bye, Kishore.